If
Well,
you
I
look
just
at
threw out that line.
laundromats for sale all day on Facebook Marketplace, you'll find them. And then you start to get
Yeah.
into this swirl of, I don't know, am I right? Am I wrong? Is this place going to be good? Why are they selling it? No, they're selling failures, period. The
Yeah.
stores that are making money all over town are not for sale. Those people are looking to
No,
do
that I get.
what we do. They're looking to get into more locations, not less. All right, Marty, you have my undivided attention. Easy for me to
All
say.
right, buddy. Yeah, no kidding. Your days are sliced up pretty thin. I chose this week. Actually, I apologize because I missed the session a couple weeks ago, and I'm still taking care of my dad, so I apologize for that. But I still have one to make
not at
up.
all.
The reason
God bless.
Thank you. The reason I'm talking about this is because I drive by this place on the way to the VA, so I've had my eye on it, but I haven't presented it to you yet until now because it got posted for sale on one of the Laundromat Exchange Facebook pages. So I just wonder if it's worth making a call now that they want to sell it, if it's worth just sliding in as a tenant.
Oh, God. Yeah. You need to understand being for sale is just another indication of failure. It's just proof positive that they are failing. They're selling
Yes.
it not because they've built it up and it's doing so well and the profits are finally at the peak and now it's time to sell. That would make sense, right? That would make sense to the internet and all of the douchebags that are out there saying that no matter what you need to do to buy a laundromat, you need to go buy a laundromat. No, the truth is, I mean, I'm looking at this place and it looks like they've spiffied it up for sale. New floors, new hung ceiling, but the equipment is 30 years old,
I know.
right? The one thing that we're going to do is replace the one thing that's going to make you money. They don't know what they're doing
Correct.
in there. It's adorable to a potential buyer. Oh, just pick up money off the streets. Make fun of the poor people as they come in and do their laundry. No. So and I need to apologize if you didn't understand that, because being for sale is just another indication of failure. It's not necessary for the takeover. I have people that say, "Oh, I looked at every store in my city and none of them are for sale, so I guess we can't make any calls." What?
No,
The
listen,
disposition
you
of the
keep,
store when it comes to the sale or potential sale, open, closed. The only thing we're looking for is infrastructure. And if the laundromat exists and they haven't destroyed it infrastructure wise, we're ready. So that being said, you got the phone number where?
from
the
this is in a
market.
small, it's in a tiny little plaza, and right across the parking lot is a place called Sam's Food Market. And I suspect that this guy who is the manager there is also the property owner and or the landlord.
Okay. So your suspicion is he's running the food mart, owns the dirt. Do you think he operates the laundromat or he does not operate the laundromat?
I don't think so.
Okay.
That's a 50-50
Well,
shot.
no,
I don't
that
know. I can tell you that
it's not
when I went
50-50. It could be 70-30. It could be 10-90. It could be 3-78. I don't know. The fact is, you don't know, and that's a fine answer. I'll figure it out, but I'm not going to take any different tact. I'm not going to call up and say, "Hey, this place is a total armpit. You need to get somebody in there that knows what the hell they're doing," because if he is the operator, he'll take offense.
Yep, I understand that.
So you either say,
And
"Oh yeah, he's definitely the landlord," because the same number is written on a bulletin board inside the laundry, says, "If you lose 50 cents, call me immediately."
yeah, no, I've learned that lesson too. You know, you invest in this got to be the contact, and it turns out not to be.
Right. Yeah,
So
you don't know
this,
till you know. And even if something was correct yesterday, used to be is like never was. You might find out tomorrow that everything's changed hands. This number you gave me rings at the market.
This is the number that was given to me by the market manager. Yep.
Well, I'm just saying, did we Google it and find out that it actually goes to them? Because a lot of times they'll go, "Oh yeah, you want to reach Saeed, here's his number," and they just give you the number to the market.
Well, they did, and then when I walked back to the laundromat, it was the number on the actual window. So it's the number to the market that was given to me by the guy at Sam's.
Oh, all right. Well, okay. So that's the phone number The person you were speaking with, is their English good enough that you think that maybe there might not have been a disconnect? Because it sounds like you went to the market and you said, who owns this building? You didn't mention the laundromat, right?
No, sir.
Okay.
I
Seem to be cooperating.
said to the market,
Got
who
it.
owns the laundromat?
N-
Two
you
detached
did-
buildings.
So
facing
you
each other.
did mention that building, and he said he also owns this building?
I asked for the laundromat landlord, and he gave me this phone number.
Okay. Have you Googled the number? Because it shows that it rings at the laundromat.
I did Google, and you're right, it does. It's posted actually on the window of the laundromat. But the only thing I'd say, I guess, to add to this in harmony is that the tax office has the person who pays the taxes as industry.
You're killing me.
Something to do
All
with it.
right. I'm calling the number. Let's see what we can find out. Stand by.
Which number?
Said.
Hello?
Said, please.
Who's this?
Danny D'Angelo.
What do you want?
I'm looking to rent some space.
In where?
I want to give you a rent check. I thought that was your building.
No, wrong number.
No, God!
No, wrong number. You don't own any buildings?
No?
Okay. But this is Said.
Okay.
Just making sure I do have the wrong number.
No, no, Said. I don't know what that name exactly. But it's a laundromat.
Oh yeah, I'm aware. Who owns the building?
Okay.
I thought that you owned the building.
No, we don't. It's a company in Hartford.
A company in Hartford.
Yeah.
Okay. And they also own the food market, correct?
Outside.
Food market, that side?
Yes.
Same company. But your name is not
Yeah.
Said.
No.
All right. Sorry about what is your name? My name's Danny.
My name is Apud.
Excellent. Salami and bacon.
Sorry? I can hear you?
Alaikum assalam.
All right.
So creepy man, deep breaths all around,
You know
right? Here's the thing. The laundromat operator does not own the building. I guarantee it, just by the conversation, right?
Yeah.
We weren't really sure, but now we've got a guy that's like, fish laundry. That's what fish laundry.
He answered the phone, Fitch Laundry. Huh?
Fish laundry. He doesn't know the name Said. He's like, I don't know the name. My name is Kabubi.
Man,
Well, before you get frustrated, asking some fucking dip who works in the market, they gave you the phone number that rings at the laundromat. They didn't do you any favors. You could have looked it up and found that number. Thinking that I'm going to work some kind of a magic. Here's what we need. We need the landlord's number, or the company that works for the landlord in reference to leases. And now we know that the same company, he said they're out of Hartford. Okay, that's good to know. Not a surprise. And yeah, the people that own the food market also own that part of the building. Just a little, this is something that some dipshit that works there would know. You know what I mean? They know.
Yeah.
Their cell phone number or first and last name, et cetera. And the fact that it happens to be for sale on Facebook Marketplace doesn't help us. Because if you call there, you're going to get the broker and the person trying to sell it. Now you could call and say, I'm going to buy this place outright for cash. I have the money and there's a pile of it sitting in my pants. Who's your landlord so I can call and get a good lease first? Click. They don't want to give you the landlord's info because you find out that they have no lease, or they signed a 1-year lease when they bought the place. They would never renew it because they're afraid they might get stuck with it. It's insanity. The only bargaining chip they have is time, and they don't want it. All right, we got another attempt here for glory. You're going on the Facebook exchange and finding stores for sale, which is fine, as long as you know where they are and you find additional information. And I'm a little confused. So you find a store for sale on Facebook, right? What they call the... Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then you did what?
I put it up here for us to call. The contact from the person posting the actual sale is the same number on the front of the window.
But wait.
To lease the property.
So they want to sell the business. Here's my number. My name's Jesse. And then when you go to the property, the number is on the glass in the same suite, says for lease or for sale.
It says call or text, and it just puts a number on the front there. There wasn't actually a for sale or for lease. And when I contacted Jesse on Facebook, I DM'd him and I said, hey, listen, give me your cell number. I want to talk about tenancy. That's the number that you see there.
Oh, this is why I'm getting these weird texts from you about
just that one
Facebook Marketplace. You know what's weird here? They've tried to set this up as some laundromat, ready to go, turnkey laundromat, but They've gone in here and swept their way out of this place. They redid the floors. There's not enough connection here for you to even be interested in this. Let this be
Yeah, see,
someone
that's what I
else's
wanted-
problem. There's too many fucking douchebags saying, go buy a laundry. You know, some idiot is going to fall for this and get raped, but it's not going to be you. Not enough space in here to make a decent store out of it.
I'm looking at the wall thinking it can add another couple of stubs for some washers, but I
Yeah,
didn't
but
know. That's why I shot it
now
to my
you're
mistake.
building a laundromat. Now you're spending the money, not a couple. There's no floor troughs. There's no proper drainage. This place never had what it takes to be a proper laundry. They're trying to sell a laundry business, get key fees, and then turn around and become the landlord. That's their plan. Okay, good.
Okay.
Excellent. That's not what you want to do. Am I looking for another number here?
The number you see, which is the one that's on the window, but I'm just looking at my messages now. He just sent me back his cell number about an hour ago. So I'll add that right here.
But I'm saying, dude, you don't want to deal with these dipshits. You want me to call them just for the fun to put it on YouTube?
I don't want you to, no, we're not going to call this guy. I'm just adding the last bit of detail for this.
Yeah.
So I have it. Yeah, so we're one and done today because this other one you're looking at is done.
This is just a desperate guy trying to make money any way he can. And a lot of other desperate people on the other side of this will happily give him that money. But I'm not going to let you do that. I'm just not going to allow you to do that. No way.
That's,
all right, man.
I appreciate that. That's why
if you look at laundromats for sale all day on Facebook Marketplace, you'll find them. And then you start to get into this swirl of, I don't know, am I right? Am I wrong? Is this place going to be good? Why are they selling it? No, they're selling failures, period.
Yeah.
Stores that are making money all over town are not for sale. Those people are looking to do
that I get.
what we do. They're looking to get into more locations, not less.
You teach that well, and I get that. I see it on fire, and I want to kind of ask some questions about it.
Right. All right, dude. Later.
Thanks.
I'm pretty sure this hot water heater's got a few more good years left in it.